Hi, back problem, back related pains is very, very common in middle-aged people. Most people, about 80% of our population at one point in time or the other would have gone through back pains. Now this session, if you are one of them who is struggling with back pain, then this session is for you. Hi, I'm Ruma. I'm a certified fitness trainer, nutritionist, and a women's fitness specialist. And in this session, I'm going to cover for you what are the different causes of back pain, how can you take care of your back, and what are the different different exercises or different kind of movements you must avoid in order to take care of your back. All right, so stay with me through the session. This is going to be a very my sessions, if you've been with me before, if you watched my sessions before, not only do I give knowledge, but I also give you very practical and implementable steps. Okay, so if you want all of that, stay with me till the end, and this is going to be a very, very exciting session. So to begin, let me first start with explaining the anatomy of our back. What is a back? Because back has three sections. Our spine is slightly curved. It goes like this. It is a slight S shape in nature, and it has an upper portion, which is called the cervical spine here. And then comes the thoracic spine, and then comes the lumbar spine. So when we talk about back, it's quite a large area. It can start anywhere from your neck until your back. Now, back pains, when it comes, it can be due to many different reasons. It can be due to your posture. It can be due to a sudden activity that you did, which you should not have done. It could be due to unconditioned body which is not conditioned. It could be due to the kind of work that you do, your occupation, which leads you to a certain posture through the rest of the day, which causes different kinds of pain. Now, even though I said 80% of the people have back pain, let me also tell you this. Only 1% of 79% of that is completely manageable, and you can do it. It does not need any surgery or any or can avoid some medical intervention as well. Okay. Now, back can also be due to disc bulge. There are in our vertebra, in our spine, in the vertebra of our spine, there are each vertebra is separated by cushion. When the cushion starts to wear off, that also can cause pain. So there can be different reasons for back pain. However, the good news is that 79% of that pain is completely in your control, and you can manage it. If you wish to manage it, then stay with me for the rest of the session, and I'll explain to you what to do. So certain activities you must avoid. Right? So one of them is, if you have an opportunity to push versus pull. Pull usually causes a lot of strain on the back. So try and push. If you are trying to push a furniture, if you're trying to move a furniture, try a push rather than a pull. So that is one. Number two is, if you have to pick something from the floor, do not bend from the back and pull it. Instead, sit down and pull it like this. Okay, so bend at the knee and keep the weight, whatever you are trying to pick, keep it closer to your body, not too far away from the body. It can cause a sudden injury. First thing in the morning when you wake up, the blood circulation is not very good at that time. So try and avoid any sudden flexion, as in bending forward. Try and avoid any bending forward first thing in the morning. If you are a person who exercises in the morning, then make sure that you warm up before you start your exercises. Any bending movement first thing in the morning will not be advisable. You can suddenly get into a slip disc. The other things to avoid is twisting, bending and twisting. Oftentimes you must have seen people, right? Especially first thing in the morning. This is not a very good movement to do. It can cause sudden spasm in your muscle. If you are someone who is seated, who is into an occupation which needs you to sit for longer duration of time, then make sure that your knees are higher than your hips. So when you're seated, keep your feet a little elevated such that your knees are higher than your hips. So look at this posture, please. Knees should be higher than your hips. You get it? So it has to be like that. Usually we sit sit at 90 degree. But if you wish to relieve back pain, lift your knees up a little bit. It will take care of that. Some other movements while trying to pick up the weight, anything, if you're trying to, whether it's from the floor or any heavy weight, you're exercising at the gym, you're lifting dumbbells, barbells, exercising with weights, make sure you keep your abdomen very, very tight. So you pull it, the way to keep your abdominal tight is pull it first from sideways to inwards, and then from below to up. So tighten it properly and then do the movement. It will, while bracing your abdomen, it gives additional support to your spine, and you will keep your spine very, very healthy. Now, I have to admit this, I'm in a job which, because our business is totally online, I'm on my laptop most of the time. I lift very heavy weights in the gym. However, I have been able to keep my back pain-free. So what I'm sharing with you not just comes from my academic qualification, but it also comes from my personal experience and something that we have been able to help our customers with. So all of this knowledge that I'm sharing with you is not just a bookish knowledge. It comes from personal as well as professional experience. So stay tuned, a lot more to come. Okay, so moving forward now, how do you, oftentimes our standing posture also makes a difference in your spine health or the health of your back. Okay. Oh, okay. Before I move into that, if you're someone who is suffering from back pain, please do back pain exercises. Okay, and the link to a playlist of those exercises is right below. You should do that if you're someone who is struggling with back pain. Take care of your back. So back is, when we talk about back, if you want to take care of your back pain, you have to really focus on your entire core strength. The core strength is this entire belt, which covers a little bit of your hip area also, your abdominal, your side abdominals, as well as your back. So, focus on everything. Many people just focus on abdominal exercises because they want to lose weight. Waste of time. They want to lose belly fat, waste of time. Do not do any abdominal exercises. Instead of that, do core strengthening exercises, which takes care of this entire belt, the abdominal, side abdominals, as well as your back. All right. Now, how do you stand? There is a way to stand in order to, there's a way to hold your posture when you stand, and that will make sure that the weight of your body is so well balanced that it does not put unbalanced pressure on your back, and it will keep your back straight. Would you like to learn that? Then say yes in the comment box below. How to stand so that your back remains safe. Say yes in the comment box if you wish to learn that. Okay. Now, so how do you do that? Look at me. So first I'll pull my stomach and I'll touch my shoulder blades behind. Make sure that your shoulder is in line with your hip joint here. Yeah. Now, and you push your chest out, push and touch your shoulder blades behind, tuck your stomach in, and you should be good. Now, when you start, so first you get into that stance. Okay. Take a moment, get up wherever you are, take the stance, and then now keep your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your, not like this or not together, keep them shoulder width apart. Okay. And just relax your knees a little bit. Just hold them soft. Do not hold them tight, hold them soft, and feel the pressure on the balls of the feet as well as on your heels. There should be equal pressure on both. If you are leaning too frontwards, if you're a person who leans front, then there will be excess pressure on the balls of your feet. If you're a person who leans back, then there will be an excess pressure on your heels. So when you're standing and your stomach is braced, your knees a little soft, there will be equal pressure on your heel and your ball of the feet. So just feel that a little bit, get into being more aware of how the weight is distributed. Take a moment and then push your chest out and then push your your pelvic region, take it up and then take it back, and there will be a place in between, when you like this, you do like this and you do like this, and in between you will find a very nice equilibrium. If it is like this, there is too much of curve in the back, and if it's like this, there is too less curve in the back. Either one can lead to back pain. So you need to find that good equilibrium such that it is straight. Your shoulder and your hip should be in, this joint should be in the same line. All right. And then a great test for you to do would be if you're having a right stance at the time of standing. A great test is whatever posture I just explained to you, hold that and start walking backwards towards a wall. Now, your hips should touch the wall first, immediately within a split of a second, followed by your shoulder blades. And then with your head, back of your head, within split second. And if it is coming in this, within split second of each other, these three, hips, your shoulder blades and your head, you have a perfect posture. If your back is coming first before your hips, it means if your shoulders are touching the wall before your hips, it means that there is excess pressure on your heels. Your posture is not correct. If your head is touching even before that, which normally doesn't happen, it means you are leaning too way backwards. Okay, and if your hips touch first and your shoulders come after a long time, it indicates that you have a slouch and you are leaning frontwards, which can again cause strain on your back. So it should be hips first, followed by that within split seconds, your shoulder blades should touch, within split seconds, the back of your head should touch. So do this quick assessment to understand if your standing posture is correct or not. And if it is not, please work on that. Please correct your posture so that you can have a pain-free back for the rest of your life. So I hope you found this session valuable. If you did, you can get in touch with us. We will be happy to, and if you have a goal, a fitness goal or a health goal where you want personalized coaching from us, please get in touch with us and we will be happy to work with you. And the link of the back pain exercises is right below this video. Please watch that and take care of your back. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.